one. Who? I mean, obviously I can see predictions and stuff, you know, right? But let's hear some like scores. Does anybody got any flags for me? Like who wins by what? (15-2) Highness. Unfortunately, 15 is not possible, but I appreciate the faith in your team. It's the mainstream. I don't know. You'll have to ask Dubs. I'm sure that UC was expecting the Utapau pick, so I'm not super surprised by any of this. I think Mustafar was the go-to since they left it open. A bunch of UCs really comfortable on that, and then they were expecting Utapau from the side of Highness. But I think by the same token, each team got their like strong map, so we'll have to see if one can outperform the other, or the other can keep the other at bay. But it happens. At least I don't have playing anymore. Kevin can't flame me for that. Hey, Crude with the sub as well. Thank you for subbing. Guys, this actually has helped us a lot with server funds, so if you're looking for a good way to donate to servers, and it kind of does it without a reminder, subbing does a lot. We had a sizable chunk of money from the last time it pulled from Twitch. One could almost say it's better than actually donating. No pub DM admin pass thing. No, that's not how that works. Unfortunately. But honestly, I think that this is gonna be kind of spicy. I think this is gonna be much stronger for Highness than previously, and I think they have a much better mental this time than previously as well. It'll be kind of interesting to watch. And he's on vacation, as he's made his name. Oh, yeah. Hello, Toby. Welcome to the stream. Waiting on people to join the server at this point, which we're only missing. Oh wait, I'm done. I'm actually dumb. Had minimum players set up for if there was 2 casters, which there is not. Take the tying. How to cancel sub? I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure you've already. Either it's a super long process you probably don't want to go through. Been streaming his POV in the Valorant category. He's doing it for the viewers. You're guaranteed to get viewers that way, right? Can I join? I will play the flag. I want to get carried. I don't think that's how that works, pictures. I could see some desync between the flag and the player then. Oh yeah, ranked Valorant. Alright, now hopefully it won't be too long till we start now. I've set minimum players correctly. Then I can actually talk about gameplay rather than trying to fill the void. Alright, we've done it. We can actually get going now. Assuming that means he needs a swap. Yadu needs one. Yeah, I see now. Dark Rider. Everybody needs swaps. And I think we are correct and ready. Oh? Double check. I didn't send him the wrong info. No, I sent him the right info. It was not me. It's full NYC, yes. Stud and Nightwing both ping well over 120 to NYC. Nightwing's going to start us off with a double kill. He is not going to make it all three, but the Demon King of Utapau has started off strong, going 2-1 in his first life. That was a random nade toss. Haven't seen any kills since then. Yadu is on the flag. He's going to drop to Sparks. But Dark Rider's going to get stud above connector. So now we have an engineer. This is a very Vin thing to do, and he is going to go straight ramp.
The Empire has dropped
and he's going to die for his efforts. BB looking strong. Stud is in connector. This is actually a pretty big fight between Stud and Nightwing, but actually Dark Rider even comes in for the support. Now Vin's up by himself.
Flag has been dropped.
I think he got that kill? Or did Yadu drop? Not sure if Yadu fell off or if we just got a Yadu died from the shot, but Pictures, you are more than welcome to bring it up in the Discord and have the endless debate that has been debated since 2018 about all of this.
The Empire controls the flag.
Ben's going up ramp again. Oh, Nightwing is here. But he is by himself. Actually, Yadu just spawned.
The Imperials have dropped the flag. The rebels possess the flag.
We don't need to hate on him, guys. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that consistent,
The Alliance has dropped the flag.
endless debate in his Twitch chat is not the place for it. If you really want to talk about it, bring it up in the Discord. We've talked about it a lot. Oh, that's a bug nade. Dark Rider definitely shouldn't have died there, but either way, that's 3 kills in a row for Undercover Champions, but none of Undercover Champions is near the flag except for Stud just now getting there.
The Empire has the flag.
And I think Stud's going to try and take this to connector. Vin is up. Oh no, I say that Vin goes down to Dark Rider. So now, Undercover Champions doesn't really have, they don't really have a pushing avenue. I think Vin should be close to or have Dark Trooper. No, he still doesn't have it. We still have a 3v3 of snipers. And the endless road fights continue. Yadu looking for the push-up road, but it's not forthcoming. There's a trade of kills, but that just leaves Stud and Yadu up, and Yadu was looking towards ramp to see if Stud was there, so Stud's going to get a lot of real estate here. See if he tries to make this happen before the spawn. The spawn does come in. And he is going to drop. Disaster averted. Ben does have that Dark Trooper now. We're finally seeing the first spec come into play. But I think for the most part, kills have just been going in favor of BB. Or highness, I guess would be the more accurate term. Ben's going to get one with the Dark Trooper. And then he's going to drop immediately. A double kill for Dark Rider here.
The Alliance has the flag.
And Highness has a ton of pressure. Sparks is here at this road, and they are going to make the spawn. Sparks would go down for long if he goes down here. He does manage to stay alive for the time being, but Vin, the Dark Trooper, dies immediately off spawn. Sparks is down. Stud has it all to do in a 1-on-2 scenario, and it is not going to happen. That is going to be the first flag on the board for Highness.
Rebels possess the flag. The Alliance.
Control will immediately be taken back by Undercover Champions, but the damage is done nonetheless. And the Dark Trooper touched, so they're not going to have a Darkie on the roads area here. Well, not one that can fly, but one that is going to push up, and he is going to drop for his efforts. Got another double kill coming in from Nightwing. And Highness is regaining control quickly. They banned Croissant. Ben's on top with this Dark Trooper, but it's really hard when you're in a 1-on-3 scenario with all the lines of sight to make something happen with it. Spark spawns back. Let's see what Stud is on. Stud actually went down immediately. He did not get a chance to do anything. That's a double kill for Undercover Champions, though. I think Stud's on NG. Yeah, Stud is on NG. Sparks is gonna make that a double for himself and clear out that area, and now Stud is gonna be on that Darkie as spawn is coming in for Highness. And all of them spawned ramp side. Nobody was worried about road in this case. Stud is in a world of pain and he goes down. This is the first map, yes. Undercover Champions is getting kills here. Highness has to be careful. As I say that, Flagger gets killed basically immediately. Dark Rider and Vin are locked in an epic duel, but Dark Rider's going to win out on that one. Stud, though, is going to take Vin's place. See if he has any better luck. The answer is no. Dark Rider is shooting people out of the sky like they are flies. Sparks is on the flag, but this is a hard angle to fight from. We have Vin again versus another sniper, and Vin is going to drop yet again. Highness is... Oh! What a shot! Stud is down off spawn. Sparks goes down as well. That is a triple kill for Nightwing. And Undercover Champions is going to be firmly locked into their back spawn, you have to imagine. Although Vin elects to spawn up. Ballsy spawn. It does not pay off, but Stud did get Nightwing and end that killing spree. Stud wants to peek this. You can tell he wants to peek this, and now Ven is here, so there's 2 Dark Troopers, and Stud will make that count. Some missed shots from Dark Rider there. He will end up dropping. It's just Nightwing. I say that.
The Empire has the flag.
Nightwing has proved very formidable on this map. What a swap from Stud. That looked flashy, and that nets him a kill. And Brief control a connector, but Yadu is actually behind them. Although Stud is just going to go down, and now, yeah, there's only one up for Highness at the moment. They are going to have Spawn come in here. UC's got to be careful of this. Ben does get the sniper, but he is not successful in getting anybody else for those efforts there. Spawn's going to come in again as well, so Highness will have reinforcements. But no kills are coming in, so now UC is also up here. Undercover Champions have all 3 here. There's the first kill for them, but the trade comes in. Trade comes in again. There's another trade. Dark Rider makes it a double. And disaster is once again averted. Undercover Champions having more than one chance here with the flag in touching distance of the flag point, and it does not come in. Well, maybe not in touching distance, running distance. We'll go with that. Ben just electing to turn his back, and it does not work out for him. Well, it sounds like Vin spawned up again. He did, and he does win that duel against Dark Rider this time. So now you have a second element of angles here to deal with if you're Highness. And in fact, Highness is going to, for the most part, come back to this Medroid area. But there's another kill for Stud.
The flag has been dropped.
Kills will be traded out, but the Darky picks up the flag.
The Empire
And he
has
is going to
dropped
drop.
the flag.
The other map is Mustafar CW.
The Empire has the flag.
Undercover Champions is once again going to get this flag into connector. They did manage to successfully avoid the snipes from ramp. I actually think Yadu is currently the only one up. The spawn is going to come in. And actually Yadu got Stud. That was a huge kill. Oscar is not going to net anything on the road though. Yadu's at a hard angle to deal with, and he's going to get 1. He makes it 2. Actually, it was Dark Rider coming in to support Yadu, but either way, well played to those 2. Stud's going to get 1 in connector, but his team's falling apart around him, and the flag is going to make it back to flag spawn with no issues. Nightwing's still playing these long lines of sight that are extremely hard to deal with. Stud does get onto the flagger, but Nightwing with another triple is going to keep it from becoming anything problematic. Nightwing with yet another one now has 4 in a row. Sven's trying to dance back and forth. It is not going to work out. You only have Sparks up. And Sparks is not going to be successful in stopping that from being a cap.
The Alliance has the flag.
Stud spawns a sniper to try and clear out his back spawn, but Nightwing is proving that he does not want to leave. He will stay put. Sparks does get a win on road here, so...
The Alliance has dropped the flag.
Why is Highness his tag BB? I don't know. Maybe just for synergy? I'm not sure. It wasn't last season, but... They've also made some roster changes since then. This is the first map. Not too late. Ben's gonna hop onto the engineer. Stud is playing Sniper and Sparks is on that Dark Trooper. Stud does get 1. He gets 1 onto Nightwing. That's the one that has been super problematic, but Dark Rider immediately trades that out. Keeps it 2 on 2. Dark Rider with a double now. The defense from Highness has been extremely clutch. And now Sparks is on nades. And actually manages to get one. Can he make it two? He hasn't made it two yet, and that is going to be the kill. Flag resets, and now you're just kind of fighting for spawn control. Stud gets one, but he's only good for one. The trade does come in, though. Dark Rider's the only one in for Highness right now, but he does have an angle onto that flag if he wants to keep it. He does have it. Fortunately, it takes a few shots. I think the first one might have hit him, but not made registration. Either way, Highness is going for the flag. Stud is sniping from connector.
Alliance has the flag.
That's a double kill for Undercover Champions now. That's only the flag carrier, which is Dark Rider. Yadu actually does spawn ramp, and Dark Rider does get Ven. Stud will get Dark Rider, but for his efforts, he'll get sniped from top battlements by Yadu, and now Highness still has pretty firm control of things. About a minute and a half left. Do we see the 3-0? Ben's gonna get one, and now Yadu's in trouble. Yadu's gonna get down for a double kill. There's 10 seconds on the spawn. While Dark Rider's in connector, he's gonna have one behind him. And actually, Sparks just straight up wins the one-on-one. Stud's gonna elect to try and go road. This could go either really well or really poorly here, as Ven is trying to get an angle onto Nightwing, and Sparks again with another kill. Sparks has got his sights set on the other one, but Yadu's gonna make the clutch kill here. There's 2 seconds on the spawn. That does mean Yadu is down for long.
The Empire controls the flag.
Dark Rider spawned road, but Oscar has a line of sight. It's not done yet. Stud trying to get to this flag before it resets. He will get to the flag and actually stays alive, but it goes all the way down. May not have been part of the plan.
The Empire has
And then Dark Rider wins the one-on-one. And now, actually, I think Undercover Champion's a bit out of position. Ven's behind. Stud actually did make the spawn back, and so did Sparks. That's a clean set from there. Undercover Champion's showing a bit of synergy there. That was really well played. But I think it's all for naught at this point. We are going to go into the first Mustafar with a 2-0 lead for Highness. Some clean kills for Yadu coming out. Making it a triple as we end the map. Good stuff from Dark Rider. Dark Rider having a really good map. So did Nightwing. Pretty rough overall for Undercover Champion. Sparks going positive by 2, but just and there was a couple chances for them to score as well, but I think you expect the kind of KD difference here on white side versus brown side. We'll have to see if they can replicate when they get there. But for now, we'll go to their map pick, which has decidedly more NG play. Oscar. Looks like we're good to go. Now, it's the driver, the ball, we'll say, the proverbial ball is firmly in UC's court to bounce back here. They have their map pick. There's quite a bit more engineer gameplay here. We'll have to see if they can do that. But Highness's players have proven that they're not a pushover just because you put them onto engineers on several occasions, so we'll have to see. I think a lot of people might consider the brown side of Mustafar the better side, so we'll have to see if they can take advantage of having that. It was not before Darkies came out. Yeah, with what the pictures are saying. Sparks and Yadu having a moment in the back, and then Ven just comes in and murders both of them. That's kind of toxic. Was unnecessary. Yadu's going to end Ven's life for that, and well played, I must say. I do know this map is favorites of Vin and Stud. Sparks, I think, even likes the map as well, so we'll have to see if they can make it happen a bit better here for them. Got an early duel between Vin and Oscar here on the outside of the map, and Vin is going to win that. But it's immediately traded. Yadu, though, actually, with the trade, is going to make it immediately out onto the flag. Sparks is up top. Now, Vin did just make spawn, and Sparks actually drops on Yadu. Yadu is in a world of pain, and even though he does manage to get one, will go down. Yeah, there's 2 streams pictures. We have it on the announcements in the BCL Discord. We have a multi-Twitch if you want to watch that. Doves is cast in the other game. Vin with a triple. Vin looking much better, much more in his element. Yadu's gonna go down for long spawn. There's only 2 of Highness up at the moment. I think Vin just blew a dead at his feet and took damage from it. I could be wrong. I don't know how doors look with deads sometimes. Sparks is gonna get the kill onto Dark Rider. There is a trade of kills though, so we're still at a 2-on-2 at the moment, although Stud has made it onto the flag. Huge kill from Oscar to keep this at bay, and now it's just Sparks. And it looks like Highness is eager to push their numbers advantage. Ooh, maybe a little too eager. Yadu's gonna go down. And actually, Sparks is now behind them. Trade of kills. I want to say, I don't know who's sandwiching who at this point. Sparks is gonna go down. And Stud is down as well. That is 10 seconds on the spawn for Undercover champions. All of them are currently not in. They do make the spawn though before the flag does get touched. Welcome to Nightbot. Nightbot hates you. Oh my god, Yadu gets one, but it is an immediate trade, so there is no numbers advantage for Highness on this push. That looked like a little rubber bandy. Oh my! It's just one shots galore. Either way, Undercover champions come out with the numbers advantage and do get to push the map here, get some real estate. 2 of Highness spawn conference. That's an interesting spawn. Oscar's gonna go down immediately, and now they have a ton of. We have a Magna though. The Magna though goes down immediately, and now you just have Dark Rider up for a couple seconds here. Oh my god, Yadu Magna, one of the best. Double kill, clean off the spawn. Now Vin's in a 1-on-3, he's gonna go down. Yadu poisoning the dead body for effect. It's gonna have Stud versus Oscar here on this like ramp outside push-esque, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But Stud drops, it does not look like Oscar was aware of that, but for a second there, that could have gotten really scary. It's a double kill for Stud as Undercover Champions looks to clean out their back spawn, and they will do so successfully with 4 seconds left on that spawn timer. 1 conference, 2 back for Highness as we once again re-engage at the middle of the map. I feel like this has been our primary fighting area, but this time, Sparks wins out to start off. With that being said, the rest of Undercover Champions has kind of been, I mean, Vendetta one, has been kind of pushed back, so Vin is by himself at the moment. Stud's gonna trade with Dark Rider. 2-on-2. Ooh, my. Yadu just trading places with Sparks. Sparks rolling into Dark Rider. And Vin is now on a 1-on-2, and he is going to drop to Yadu. Stud's sitting on a health droid. He's feeling quite comfortable where he's at, but he's actually just gonna drop. Might be a bit of an error. There is only 4 seconds on the spawn. He will make quick spawn, but this is a chance for Highness to make it up ramp. Sparks is in a world of pain, but there's... Oh no, a TK comes in. Sparks is down. Stud's got to do all of it at once, and he's only good for 1. It's a 1-on-1 between Dark Rider and Vin. But Vin, actually Dark Rider gets pushed back. I think Dark Rider's going to have a hard time making something happen here, I feel like. He does roll into Stud, back up top, and he is going to drop. Oscar just now makes it to bottom ramp. That is on the sniper. Vin enjoys when people play sniper, but he's actually just going to run that way. Might be one of the easiest kills Yadu's had all series so far. It's immediately traded, though. What a... Wait. I thought Dark Rider got Sparks with that det, but I think Sparks may have just rolled instead of blowing his. And the spawn does come in, and Highness has a bunch of people in their face. But Oscar's gonna get 2. Oscar got 2 rolling out of that doorway, and he's pushing straight for flag. Stud is going to be kind of on an island at the moment, but he will keep Highness distracted. Yeah, Dark Rider and Yadu are going back to deal with him, and Vin actually, I think, has sent Sparks to support. No, Sparks is still here. Got 2v1s on both sides of the map, but Stud has somehow made it all the way to the flag.
Confederate flag stolen.
But it is a trade of kills, and we will once again resume this battle for middle of the map control, but Undercover champions so far not able to get much going on their map pick. We are halfway through this map, and we are still at that 2-0 deficit that they started this map with. Yadu's gonna go down. He does have 10 seconds on his spawn, but I don't think Undercover champions can get much from this. As I say that, that's a double now for Undercover champions, and if they do manage to get Dark Rider down, he'll be down for long. So is Sparks. But Dark Rider's just staying alive, and he's actually going to make it to that bottom ramp. He is pushing into it. Oh my god, Stud's gonna drop. He's gonna have 2 on him, all of them actually, as Ven goes down as well, but I think he is gonna get at least a touch here. Great kill onto Oscar there from Stud, and now you just have the sniper and Ven, but the sniper is good. The sniper gets 1. Dark Rider just trying to stay alive. He's gonna make it towards this ramp now. Oh, and the Stud's bad, or the det's bad from Stud, and he's actually just gonna make it through into the doorway. He does immediately drop, but there's still 2 of Highness here. There's only Oscar up at this moment in time. He is going to be delayed at least a little bit. It makes it into the doorway as he gets the kill, and actually Vin's now behind Dark Rider. Dark Rider, you have to match his down. Dark Rider gets 1. He does not manage to get the second. But it is firmly in the CIS spawn. Immediate poison, as that is all 3 of Highness as well. Vin is still good for 1. This is crazy. Dark Rider only traded with a self-det. This has reset potential. As I say that, the Magna spawns immediately on it, and he gets it with a mortar! What a beautiful shot from Yadu! I think there was a double self-det, and that's a cap! So not only have you not closed the gap on your map pick so far, you've actually seen it extend. Gotta remind too, Stud has 2 matches to play today. He's got this match, and then he's got to play versus KBTC later on the BFH draft. Oscar gets 1 on the Vin, and actually does get a touch because of it. Undercover champions, yeah, they're gonna have to come back for this. Vin does make spawn. It is a 1-on-2 for Oscar, and Stud is going to actually just make it a 1-on-1 victory. Still 5.5 minutes left in this map. Mustafar can get pretty fast-paced if a team starts rolling. I'll have to see if Undercover champions can bring it back. We have a Reggie spawn, and he is now down for long. As Highness actually diverts towards mid, but there's already 1 down. Oscar is not in a position to stop this touch. There's 5 seconds on this spawn timer. He actually did manage to get Stud. That is a huge kill. The delay is now in place. Highness has made spawn, but Dark Rider's immediately down off spawn. There's a trade of kills, though, and that is not good for Sparks. He gets another one. This is all onto Sparks. Can he make it another? He should just run mid. He makes the kill happen. He's going to make this flag into mid. There is support. Yadu is going to go down. And I don't even think Dark Raider made spawn. The first flag will be on the board for Undercover Champions. And I have no players to follow because Dark Rider died off spawn. Sad day. And I believe, yeah, Stud has gotten onto the retouch. I don't know about that jump. That was ballsy. And he is going to drop for his efforts, but I appreciate the gusto, if you will. Ven is down as well. Ven's down for long spawn. Ooh, Sparks with a cheeky dead on the doorway, though. Stud gets another kill now. All of a sudden, it's Undercover Champions with the numbers advantage, but Sparks loses the one-on-one. Yadu with a very clutch kill. Stud is going to trade that out so he can keep himself up in this middle of the map here. He's looking to get Nightwing, but Nightwing was aware. And Stud is going to go down for long spawn, and now once again, Undercover Champions are on the back foot. Sparks actually dropped for this fight, and he loses it. Sparks loses that for long spawn. Ven's in the middle of the map. You only have Stud up right now, but Ven with a clutch double kill is going to make this a hard flag one for Nightwing. Flag one? Yeah. We don't talk about that. Oh! Shotgun to the face! It's only Ven! And Ven's trapped! Ven can't make this stop. I don't think he's able to do it at all. He's gonna make it into the back spawn. I did lie. Spawn is coming in though. He has to be careful of Yadu. Yadu's behind him. He gets one. He is not good for the second. Actually, he didn't even get one. Yadu stole that from him. That's a flag cap. One-sided commentator? What in the world do you mean? Highness is going to clean out their back spawn here. It is only Ven at this moment. There's a very ambitious poison from the other side of the door from Yadu Grid. There's a kill from Ven. Ven's going to keep Highness firmly towards their back spawn. He is going to get pinched. So he's got to make something happen here. The roll is successful, but he's only good for one. We'll enter a 2-on-2. As Sparks actually wins really fast versus Yadu. So now it's Dark Rider that's in a 2-on-1, but the death's early from Sparks. Still winnable. He does win that 1-on-1. And Stud actually elected to push directly into the back spawn. And he is now down as well. Stud is down for long spawn too. Ven is deja vu. He's getting pinched again in the same area. 3 of Highness members on him, and he will drop. Oscar's trying to push this outside here. He actually does not go down to that dead. Really well done. But Undercover Champions takes out his team. He's now down. That is long spawn for every single person on Highness, and you do still have time for a flag run. There's going to be one area where you are going to have to spawn kill. But if this spawn kill is successful, Undercover Champions have time for at least one more flag. But Ven is down, so is Stud, and at this point I think you might be able to call the map. It's going to be a 2-1 on this map for Highness. And we are going to... Now we will be moving to the stronger sides for Undercover Champions. We'll see if they can make anything happen with that. Oscar is going to be shut down by Stud. There will be no late flag runs on this map. These kills are all for KD at this point. It's gonna drop. Stud's gonna drop. And we will move on to map number 3. Honestly, given the KDs, you're kind of surprised. It's kind of a bit surprising that's only a 2-1 there. You would think it might be even a bit more even, but well played to Highness to make the advantages of what the chances they did get, and grabbing those 2 flags. And now they have a 3-flag lead going back onto their map, even if it isn't the best one. Best side. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Believe somebody is on the server. Wait. Oh? Everybody's in the server, it's just not starting. Unless player list is trolling me. True, most UC kills were defending. Oh, we are missing Stud. He is back now, though. And we can resume play. And oops. All right. Now the question is, after this series, if Highness wins, how high does the ban rate versus them, or how high does the ban rate of Utapau go versus them? If they should win out here. What's really crazy is if we go to a 0-0 here, the worst they can do is tie. Stud showing his map expertise. Made every jump during that. I never noticed there was like a fan sound for this. Huh. Either way. We get started with a 3v3 brawl on road, and this time it's a trade of kills as opposed to a 2-for-1 for Highness, but oh no! Stud probably did not want to land there. He is good for 1 before he does end up dropping, but again, we're just trading kills at this moment in time.
Has the flag.
Dark Rider makes it a double on this connector position. Dark Rider with another one. It's actually a 1-on-1, I think, between him and Stud here for about 2 seconds. They're gonna nade and otherwise avoid each other, as Stud's gonna make it up onto the Sev position, as it is called. That is a double kill for Undercover Champions, and now they should be able to gain some map control and flag control here. Did that nade just get
The Alliance has the flag.
It did not. Either way, it's still all Undercover Champions in the feed until finally the flag carrier does go down. Beautiful nade from Stud. It's going to force Yadu to move, but the kill is not brought in. Until Sparks manages to land the shot, but there's another one at 3 pillars. Oh, and he is going to end up dropping to that Stud with a very ballsy jump, and that is a double for Dark Rider. Doesn't even have to worry about the triple as the spawn comes in, or so I say! The spawn comes in, and immediately Highness drops! It's still only Dark Rider in this area. And Sparks is going to make it a double as he heads towards flag.
The Alliance has the flag.
Nightwing, though, does spawn back, does get Ven, catches him unawares, which is a good thing, because he is the only one up for Highness here for another 2 or so seconds. Spawn's gonna come in, and all of Highness is elected to spawn back. There's a ton of bullets raining at Stud, but Stud is good for at least a kill. There's a lot of scout troopers in that area. Ben has his pick of targets, but is so far unsuccessful. Meanwhile, Yadugrid does take out Stud. Nightwing is going to take out Ven, and now Sparks is going to be by himself for at least, you have to imagine, 5 to 6 seconds. I say that, Ven actually got a very nice spawn at Road. He's good for 1 kill. Sparks is going to get the second, and now it's only Nightwing up again here. I believe we might have Long from Yadu. I'm not sure. And no, okay, it is a 3-on-3 here. Yadu, though, is going to spawn in and take down Ven, so... Once again, Undercover Champions' his push is halted. Yadu with a double. Sparks with some pretty open peaks on that area. Stud's gonna go down as well, and I think it's only Ven up.
The Empire controls the flag.
It is, and he misses the shots, and he drops. Yadu with 3 kills in a row in that sequence. Got our first Dark Trooper in. We also have a Wookiee in. Oh, 2 Wookiees. Stud is on it as well. There's 2 Dark Troopers, but there's an air frag from Ven. Ven does get traded out immediately. But the sniper is also at the back, and now Yadu's going to be forced back into this connector. Looks like he might even have to go below it, because there is a significant amount of time before his team comes in. Ooh, Stud trying to anticipate where he's going to go, but does not matter. Crossbow gets done when a mortar misses. There's 2 Dark Troopers, however, above the members of Undercover Champions, as all of them are down here. That's really ballsy. Dark Rider and Nightwing are going to drop. Nightwing definitely is down for long spawn. Dark Rider's actually behind Ven, though. Ven, unaware, is going to go down. Stud does get a trade onto Yadugrid. There's still a Dark Trooper here in play. Oh, what a beautiful nade into Shock, but I actually think it didn't connect. I don't think we could compete with CS even if we tried. And split stream won't be common. Yadu actually gets TK'd off spawn. It's only Nightwing up at the moment. Stud is playing super aggressive. Does not realize that you can go up that. But Nightwing is now down for long spawn. It is a 2-on-2. Ooh, Ven's not connecting the shots, and it is going to be a flag carrier drop as spawn comes in as well. Sparks is in a very rough position here on this. Oh, he's got to reload. He's got to roll. And that chance for Undercover Champions is once again gone. Stud is back onto the sniper. He is above the flag spawn. And he is going to get a single kill there. It's only Dark Rider in at the moment.
Has the flag.
Dark Rider making good on his position, though, as I say that. He does get traded. Nightwing kind of pinned where he is at. He can't really move too much. As I say that, he gets Sparks Connector, and then he gets Ven Road. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oops. Stud is by himself. He is about to really run into a 1-on-2. Darky isn't successful. He gets the first. Can he go for the second? He has to reload. Yadu knows it. And Yadu wins out.
The Empire has dropped the
Doesn't make it too far, though. Dark Rider's going to be at 3 pillars. Looks like it's still going to be kind of a war for this flag as Stud goes down road, and Oscar is looking to be a bit cheeky behind Ven here. He is not, at this moment in time, going to get in range, though. Sparks, however, has no idea where he is.
The Alliance has the flag.
And that's a double kill for Oscar on the flag, as he can keeps flag control firmly in Highness's favor.
The Empire has the flag.
Yadu will come down and touch. And actually, Nightwing went for getting up ramp here. He's gonna get sparks off spawn. There's 8 seconds on this spawn timer. And Undercover champions are a bit split. That's a good shot from Ven. Stud trying to get aggressive as he got naded out of his position, but he is just going to eat a shock and probably some nade damage for his efforts. But Ven does make spawn, and Ven does take out the flagger. Vendetta died. Unknown causes.
The Empire has dropped the flag.
Great shot, but it is a trade. It's Stud versus Dark Rider, and Stud doesn't miss those as he manages to land the shot.
The Alliance has the flag. The flag has been dropped.
But Yadu's here. Oh, the nade is not successful, but the shock will take care of what the nade cannot. There's 8 seconds on this spawn. Sparks is by himself. And he's got one behind. The first shock doesn't land, but the second one does. Spawn is coming in, and they don't even spawn within the line of sight onto the flag. You have to imagine it is in. It is. And now it is do or die for Undercover champions.
That's the flag.
Yadu fell off the map. Actually, wait a second. There's 10 seconds on spawn. I think Vendatta's just straight in if he runs this. He is. This will be a 5-2 lead, and we are once again back within tying distance. What a turnaround. Kind of take a breather for a second here. Give my voice a chance to recover. Stud is back onto the Wookiee. Trying to nade out Yadu here. Yadu's kind of in a hot spot, if you will. As people are pushing up to him. Oscar, though, is trading kills out as they come in, so we're still in a 2-on-2. Yadu's going to make it a 2-on-1. Ah. Sean back in the chat. I'm assuming PAK versus Noobs has ended.
The Empire controls the flag.
Ooh, a nice showing from PAK then.
The rebels possess the flag.
There's 3 kills from Undercover champions, but the spawn does come in. Vin is not even looking at Road. He is lucky he has his life right now, but it's going to end immediately after. But they did actually trade, apparently.
The rebels possess the flag.
Do you see Highness kind of bunkered down here? There's still 4.5 minutes in this map. You have to imagine that they are trying to keep their lead after how the first Mustafar went. Dark Rider does get Ven. That's an annoying angle, but Stud takes it out with ease. I only see Yadu's name up on the grid, but he is gonna be good for the kill. Sparks pushing perhaps a little aggressively before they had Stud in position. Yadu's gonna make it a double in defense. And that's again another opportunity gone for Undercover champions. Ben, though, lighten up the kill feed on that sniper at the moment. I feel like Highness has spent the majority of the last minute or two in their back spawn.
The flag has been dropped.
Oh, I say that. Actually, I think Dark Rider spawned up. None of Undercover champions was looking. And if not for the double kill from Ven, that could have ended in disaster. Oh, that's... Yep.
The Alliance has the flag.
Ven is going off. It's only Dark Rider on road. He's good for one. Can he go the second? He can't just yet. There's 2 people shooting at him. He is down for long. There's going to be 2 of Highness in. I don't think Stud's looking to his left. I don't know where Oscar has spawned. Actually, Vin takes it out. It's only Yadu, and that's a cap.
For the Alliance.
Vin is on a banger of a life at the moment. That was what Undercover champions needed.
The rebels possess the flag.
Oh, we all love Floros in this house. Oh, Yadu getting aggressive, but it doesn't pan out. Dark Rider spawned road again, but he does manage to get the flag carrier, and that's a double. That is huge. If he did not manage to get that double, you would almost say that was the third flag. Actually, Highness has managed to get some real estate off this. Vin's gonna spawn in, but Vin wasn't looking for Oscar, and he's gonna go down. Stud's not looking for Yadu. This could fall apart really fast. Now, they do have one spawn to come in here to potentially stop this. Oh, Vin with the greatest spawn of the year. But he is gonna get immediately stunned and downed, but Sparks is traded. He doesn't quite get Dark Rider on the angle, though. But Stud's here as well. Stud almost casually just walking around towards the angle. Yadu actually spawned back. So that chance is gone for a lead for Highness. Looking more and more like we will enter the last Mustafar with a 2-flag deficit with Highness in the lead. Great kill from Yadu. Oof. Slight miss. Oh. Don't know if that was planned, but he's off. He's out.
The flag has been dropped.
We'll see you next life.
The Empire has the flag.
As I say that, Highness has completely control of ramp, but they don't have control of flag. Stud was behind them. But he is only good for one, but that one could be all you need. As I say that, they still have control of ramp. Yadu did not move while Oscar went to try and get it. Sparks with a huge kill. And a double. Sparks in defense.
The rebels possess the flag.
Can he make it all three? He can. We go to Mustafar with 2 flags separating our 2 teams here. Then 31 and 26, 9 kill life. Well, it'll probably be a little bit longer than 10 minutes, since we have to let this map play out. But we'll make it as close to 10 minutes as we can. Just make in-game. Yannick, you know I can't do that. That's against the rules. Swip and swa. Yeah, no OT in group stage. You see, creating a new language every day. They're doing something like that. All right, let's see what we got here. We gonna end with a highness victory. Can UC cap all 3 flags and make it a 6-5 after the lead that highness has had most of this series? Lots of deaths flying in several directions here at the start of this. Sparks missing his health pack on the first try, has to come back for it. Ben's gonna start off with first blood though, and that's a double. And that's Yadu down for long spawn as they elect to try and make this up ramp. Oh my lord, he's pushing past explosives, and he's gonna go down. But Oscar is now down as well. There's 3 seconds on the spawn timer. I think Oscar might have long spawn. Actually, I think he made it. He did make it. Ven has got to be not long from this world. He is going to drop. Stud is an A, or Sparks is an A1 on 3. He gets 1. He gets 2. Sparks gets 2. He does, however, not make it for the 3rd. That is a huge double kill from Dark Rider. We're going to have a one-on-one here for this flag between Stud. Oh, actually, Oscar came in. Whew. It was actually Ven too. Yeah. Definitely here, guys. I know what I'm talking about. And now the map control is completely flipped as Highness fights for their spawn. Or fights for something. Undercover Champions fights for their spawn. There we go. My lord. Stud with a huge double in defense. We might be able to get a bit of a breather. Ven's gonna drop, though. Maybe not. Maybe Highness will keep the pressure on. It's actually going to end up being a trade of kills. As Stud looks like he's just gonna bolt outside here, trying to rely on his team to get the kills in mid. And actually, Dark Rider's now in a 3-on-1. He is down. There's 3 seconds on spawn, though. I don't think they made this for long on either of them. Ow, I just hit my microphone. Oh, falling apart here on map 4, boys. Dark Rider makes the kill onto Stud. Highness is going to make it a double. Shall we call the ambulance? I think I'll be alright. I think we're good. Stud's playing back in mid, which he does have to do at this point because his team is falling apart. Trying to stay alive. Somebody got behind Stud, though. It was actually Oscar, and he makes that kill happen. Oscar's gonna make it into the back spawn here for a brief period. Spawn comes in, but he actually makes that kill happen. There's 8 seconds on this spawn. Highness is set up to make this a cap. He's gonna make it outside here. Let's see what happens here. Oh my, an immediate self-death. Ben is actually going full bridge. No, he's coming back mid now. Dark Rider drops, so Oscar's going outside. Let's see what happens here. He is gonna make it in.
1 point for the Republic.
Now, Undercover Champions have to be perfect if they want to tie. They are going to get this touch. Stud's not even dropping this. There's 10 seconds on the spawn. Oscar's up, but he's in a one-on-one. He's going to drop. It's on to Yadu, who's coming from the ramp. Stud makes this into mid. This should be gone, as Ven makes it a double. Ven makes it a triple. It's only Dark Rider on the sniper. Oh, he swatched to the engineer.
Increment CIS score by 1.
Ven tried to play the slow game. It does not work out. Ven is going to drop. Ooh, Dark Rider ends up with 3 of Undercover Champions shooting at him, and for his efforts, he will drop. But Yadu going further back has distracted Undercover Champions. Yadu with a win onto Ven. I am not even sure how he got that for free. And now Yadu's causing so many problems here in the back spawn. that Undercover Champions can't make any of this happen. The Jet is here. Yadu with a double kill. He was in a 1-on-2. He's trying to get this towards bridge. Stud spawns conference, but he's down. It was a one-shot. Vin is down as well. There is 5 on the spawn. This should be yet another cap. I will say, Yadu is going full bridge here. But Oscar is still getting kills on this Jet. He's going to drop, finally. Yadu's still a ways away. They can't just ignore Dark Rider, though. And Oscar gets yet another one. And that is going to be the game.
Organics have scored.
Great start to Pro League for Highness. After they had to make a pretty late roster swap with Urban's taking an extended break from the game. Bringing on Dark Rider seems to have worked out really well. Ben is once again going to make it towards ramp. There's actually not enough Highness here to watch. I think Oscar is down for long spawn. But there's no kills yet for Undercover Champions coming in, so Oscar's going to make the spawn free. In fact, Dark Rider takes the time to take a det at Stud, but it's a trade of kills. Oh my god, Oscar has been so clutch on this Jet. That second shot does miss, though. Sparks has a chance, but he's not. Oh my! He is by himself, though, here for a couple seconds. 2 snipers from Undercover Champions. There is not another NG on the field. But there is kills coming in, and that is through. Another flag for Undercover Champions.
Republic flag acquired. Republic flag dropped.
I actually got another pull there, but that was stopped. For the time being, Ven gets a double. Is this going to be a fast end to this map? I think it is. He's made it into mid. And it's going to be a 7-6 scoreline, despite the fact that it is a Highness win.
Increment CIS.
Alright. We will have to end it there. I can't really do interviews because we've got another match going on. I'm going to turn off the stream to update it and then bring it back. And we'll get picks and bans going for Supermad versus Moing. See you in just a second, guys.